imagine a 10-year-old boy entering a temple in India. The marriage is happening. Preacher is preaching. All that boy hear that day, now you are married. Your wife is on this side. And all the other women in the world are on this side. If the woman is older than you, treat them as mothers. If they are same age as you, treat them as sisters. If they are younger than you, treat them as daughters. The boy had no idea what they're talking about, and he was puzzled. So as he grew up, he came across few stories that made that statement clear to him. So today I'm going to talk about the first story that talk about how to treat women as mothers. So during the time of King Ranjit Singh, the Punjab in India that was stretched from Satluj river to Kabul, Afghanistan. And his key general was General Hari Singh Nalwa. And he was very brave general, and he was a strong believer in God through Guru Nanak, who is the first guru of Sikhs. So Hari Singh Nalwa, the last name Nalwa means lion ripper. So one time lion attacked him, and he didn't have time to draw his sword. And he hold the lion from the jaw and cracked the jaw of the lion and killed the lion. So he was a brave general. And he fought battles close to Kabul, Afghanistan. And in the history that I know, he is the only general that controlled Afghanistan so far. And when after 9/11 our soldier went to Afghanistan, the story was told to them about Hari Singh Nalwa to motivate them. So once Hari Singh Nalwa had set up a camp with his army near Kabul, Afghanistan. And there was a local lady who was watching them from a distance. And she found Hari Singh Nalwa was very attractive and handsome. So she thought, the Sikh general will be a fine man, which way to have a child. So hopefully a son. So one day, the local lady Bano, she went to see Hari Singh Nalwa, who was sitting in the tent. And God told him, there's a local lady desired to see him. And not knowing what's the motive, who this lady is, so he gave the permission to enter. And Bano entered the tent, and she said, I hear a lot about good things about Sikhs, and you are remarkable people. And I'm not married, and I don't have a child. And I was watching you from distance for some time, and I desire to have a son like you. And Hari Singh, not knowing the motive or motivation behind it, he said, but it doesn't matter how your son look like, as long as he has a good character. And Banu said, no, I want to have son with you. And Hari Singh said, oh sister, I'm already married. So I'm sorry I can't marry you, and I can't give you what you want. So Banu's eyes filled with tears of disappointment. And as she turning back, and she said, I hear Guru Nanak is a great, and nobody goes empty-handed from Guru Nanak's house. And today I'm going empty-handed without fulfilling my wish of having son. And Hari Singh, he is a true example of Sikh of the Guru. He said, yes, it is true, nobody goes empty-handed from Guru Nanak's house. I can't give you son, but instead, if you accept, from now on, I will be your son, and I will consider you as my mother. And Bano was shocked and overwhelmed by Hari Singh Nalwa's sincerity, honor, character, and faith in the Guru. And she said, well, I hear a lot of great things about Sikhs, and you are honorable people. Today I saw that with my own eyes. So from that on, Hari Singh addressed Bano as mother, and Bano addressed Hari Singh as a son. So that was a story that illustrated how to treat women as mothers. So my next story is going to be how to treat women as sisters. So that's for the next time.
Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and especially Paramander, what a wonderful speech. The proof, I tried to take notes. So, I didn't want to miss a word, so I was listening from the first word till the last word of that story. So as I was preparing for my evaluation, I was trying to decipher this charisma of Paramander as a storyteller, and that's what I came up with. First of all, he was using very simple and short sentences in his speech. And I know how hard it is when you want to tell all the details, describe all these scenes. I tried to use descriptive words, very long sentences, and I lose my breath, and there is no effect in the storytelling. And Paramander gave us a wonderful example how to string these short sentences together and build up the suspense. He also has very relaxed but effective way of use gestures. When he was talking about a boy in the temple, he was talking about women to his left, women to his right, and I could see it. He also used very vivid imagery. Again, this very simple, effective means. For example, I could see the temple, but I could also see the tent where this general was, inside which was the general. And I was thinking, how did he do it? And I thought that for me, the help was the description of the guard who was outside. So this seemingly unnecessary detail created the whole scene, the completeness of it, so I can actually live through it. I have several suggestions on how you can do it differently when you give your next speech. First of all, I think you can use this space better. You had different geographical location, and your speech was developing in time as well, so you can move from right to left as the speech develops. I also think you should think about how to incorporate pauses in your speech better. It would give us time to breathe, again, build up this suspense, and it would give me the opportunity to take notes as well. I have a question of how you can challenge yourself next time. This is in the new evaluation form from the pathways, and I have 2 suggestions. I really like the way you don't act your story at all. And it's something very hard to keep up with. But you may think about how you can vary your voice, maybe talking a bit quieter, a bit louder, faster, or slower, to actually put more life, even more life in your stories. You have wonderful humor, which supports all your stories, and I look forward to next.